What's up everyone? Quinn has accidentally leaked the Pentagon, plus we've had crushes, we've had makeups, we've had breakups, plus Mackenzie, MJ, brings a whole new meaning to Big Brother. We've got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Before we get started, we are incredibly close. We could seriously do it today with a push to hit 25,000 subscribers. Please share this on Twitter, share it on Facebook, wherever, show it to your friends and family. Please subscribe, it would mean the world to me. And also, the YouTube algorithm, it hasn't been too nice to me this year, so please hit the like button, that helps me more than you know. And if you want to support the channel even more, I would really appreciate y'all buying me a coffee in the comment section below. It takes a lot of coffee to get through a Big Brother season, especially when you're a live feed update. So if you feel like supporting the channel, please consider buying me a coffee with a super thanks in the comment section below, or consider becoming a member of the channel. All right, let's get to the update. Now, an unexpected duo that seems to be forming is Chemo and Tucker. They seem very tight, and it was a very sweet and intimate moment that they had yesterday, where they were talking, about how they feel good with each other. But it felt like this really deep, emotional pull that they had to one another, and then eventually, after they were talking, Tucker stands up and he goes over to hug Chemo. And I am not kidding, I'm not even exaggerating this. Usually in the Big Brother house, it's a quick like, oh, I hope you have a good day. Or, good luck at veto. Oh, I'm sorry you were put on the block. They hugged for... And I counted the seconds, alright? I gave up at one point, but it was genuinely, and I mean this, it got to about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, they were embracing each other. It was very intimate. Very intimate. Good for them, though. But tears was streaming down Chemo's face. It was very, very intimate. I know I keep saying intimate, but that's the word that comes to mind, and that's what everyone else has been saying. You know, it was very, very intimate. But that's a duo to watch. I like Tucker. I like Chemo. It's an update that pleases me. Now, while Chemo does indeed have a crush on Tucker, we also have some people crushing dreams of the Pentagon. And when I say some people, it's somebody within the Alliance. Quinn accidentally name-dropped the Alliance in front of two people that weren't in the Alliance. To remind everybody, the Pentagon consists of 5 people. I bet y'all can guess that for a start. But yes, there's Quinn, Brooklyn, Cedric, Cam, who I think is a contender for one of the most boring housemates ever, and Chelsea. So, Quinn accidentally said the Pentagon in front of Tico and Chemo in the backyard. That man has had a slippery week. He has had a slippery week. He has had a week of crumbling, trying to build the pieces back together, realising, I don't like jigsaws, flipping the table, and then throwing it at the wall. I'm joking, of course, but he has not had a good week. Stock has gone down on Quinn. It's gone down. Well, nothing's going down. Okay, no, I'm not even going to... Basically, bad move, Quinn. He has not manoeuvred this week very well. You know, I've been talking about all week how when he got exposed for having the power, because he had that chance to come clean before the veto ceremony, that he had it. His allies straight up looked him in the eye and said, hey, you got the power? And when people, there were sources to confirm it, and he straight up lied to everybody's face. And then Tucker exposed him at the veto ceremony, even though he didn't end up on the block. And then there was all this talk of he's untrustworthy and all that kind of stuff. And then he started doing the tour around the house, saying, hey, I'm sorry I wasn't honest, I do have the power, but it's too little too late at that point. And that's what I said on Twitter. I said, even though he's doing the apology tour now, he can't mend the fact that he has this reputation now as a schemy and slippery player who lies to his closest allies. That's a very hard thing to come back from, but I'm interested to see if he can do it. But I'm sure America's vote's going to be opening, I would assume, tonight, because there's no sign of the vote yet, because, of course, MJ did use America's veto on herself, so I assume at the end of tonight's episode, the vote will open. So get ready to vote, in case it is tonight. And if you're wondering who your friendly neighbourhood Big Brother updater is endorsing for this vote, I endorse Quinn as the vote for America. In a groundbreaking move of strategy, Kenny has announced that he thinks he should go home over Tucker. Does this man ever stop? I'm going to stop just to take a sip right now. Deadpool and Wolverine, go watch it in theatres. Not endorsed by TV Talks with Tom, but a great movie. Kenny, sweet Kenny K, the sausage man. That was something somebody said the other day. He never talks about his sausages. I think it was Brooklyn who said it. She said he never talks about his sausages because do you remember on night one, he said that he owns like a catering cart where he's known as Sweet Kenny K because he fries up all these sausages for people and he has all these peppers with them. And I think Brooklyn said he never talks about his sausages, and he actually he's told people. He exposed himself as a cop. He told Cedric when he became the head of household. And everyone has just kind of clocked him and said he's definitely got cop-like behaviour. When you can tell with the mannerisms sometimes the way somebody conducts himself, and people are like, yeah, no, that man ain't frying sausages. He's a cop through and through. But yeah, that was a groundbreaking strategy move of Kenny to make the bold statement of saying, I deserve to go home over Tucker. That is a beautiful move that somebody can do. Listen, we've got to have fun with this at this point because it's just getting ridiculous now how many times Kenny wants to tank his own game. So we're going to have fun with it. But that was a beautiful Dr. Will, Dan Giesling level move. It was a move that should inspire the nation. It's a move that makes me want to vote Sweet Kenny K for President of the United States. It is a move that makes me believe he should host every jury roundtable from now on. Dr. Kenny K. This is a move that has inspired Big Brother players not just in the States, but all over the world. This is a move that will go down in history as one of the... It's one of the greatest moves. I couldn't even keep a straight face. It's one of the greatest moves the game has ever seen. Sweet Kenny K is on the wall. He is on the Mount Rushmore of Big Brother alongside Dr. Will, Danielle Reyes, Dan Giesling and Janelle. He is up there. They've made a fifth head on Mount Rushmore for Sweet Kenny K and his sausages. I'm not going to push it any further. Brilliant move. Said no one ever. Now for today's headline, a comment that has sent Big Brother viewers into just calamity. I've got my socials pulled up right now, and as I am recording right now, my socials are pinging off with likes and comments about this headline. MG, okay. I have to deliver this one with a straight face as well. The Lord is challenging me today. Okay, so the house guests are in the backyard and they're talking about things that matter to them, things that are important, and then MJ goes off on this tangent and she talks about how her brother is her soulmate, and she could have left it there, right? Or just said, my brother's really important to me in my life. He means a lot to me, and he's my rock. But she went on to say he's my soulmate, and I hate that I have to marry another man. I understand what she's trying to say, but at the same time, just know when to shut your mouth and know how to phrase your words correctly, where it doesn't seem like something on the Appalachian Trail. You know what I mean? Anyone ever seen Deliverance? No, that's I need to. But that's what sent social media into and the viewers into absolute calamity this morning and last night over people talking about MJ's comment that and nobody really even said anything after she said it. So the house guests were kind of just like, do you know when you watch The Office and Michael Scott says something? Yeah. I don't know. I think people woke up this morning though with the sweet sound of banjos ringing in their ears, and I don't know. It's like, listen, I like MJ. I like MJ a lot. She's cool. She's cool. She's a nice girl. She's very sweet, very pretty, and I like her a lot. She's very, very nice. But that was a strange thing to say, you know. She could have just left it as like, I'm close with my brother. Listen, I've got a brother, but I'm saying that stuff about him. You know what I mean? I love my brother to bits, but I ain't saying that, you know. I just think it was a strange thing to say. I know as well a lot of... Yeah, no. Talking in circles here, but... Do you know... You gotta know when to hold him, know when to fold him. Maybe she should have tried to phrase that a little differently, or maybe just skip out the bit where she equates the soulmate brother thing to having to marry another man, because people are like, whoa, over that one. And I'm certainly one of those people as well. Anyways, Sweet Home Alabama. Okay, I'm going to end the segment now. Bye. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching. It means the world to me, your kind support over the past few days. And it has been juicy episode after juicy episode of these updates, and I'm loving bringing the news to y'all, and the support has been overwhelming. I may or may not have shed a tear or two off camera just from the overwhelming support that y'all have came through with these super thanks over the past few days. You know, I've talked about how this year the YouTube algorithm isn't pushing me as much as it usually does. So, you know, I've kindly asked people to, if they can, get behind me and throw in some super thanks, you know, to support me for the we'll call it the coffee fund, because it takes a lot of coffee to get through Big Brother. So speaking of that, here's a shout out to all the wonderful people yesterday who sent in super thanks. 19k Kitten Kiddo, love the robe, and I love you. Thank you so much. Kristen Tapper 3591, thank you. Then we've got an incredible super thanks from Sterling Fogg, one of the most generous super thanks the channel has ever seen. You've put a big grin on my face and I'm trying to hide it now and it's not working. So thank you so much, Sterling Fogg. Ms. Lazy, I appreciate you so much. Soldier Girl again, 6004, thank you so much. Sydney Nerstad, I know a long time supporter there of the channel. Sydney Nerstad, 5194, I appreciate you. Charlotte Brown Jones, appreciate you. Tanya Pear, 7800, thanks for all the live feed updates. I always look forward to your videos. Keep up the great work, and sing me a song. Listen, I need to, I'll do a parody soon, but to you right now, let me think. Cause you've given me this wonderful thing. You're the first, my last, my everything. There's a little something for you. Piper's Dawn, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate the love from North Carolina. Two Twins Mom, thank you so much. David Cushmore again, appreciate you, sir. You're a wonderful man, great supporter of the channel. Kathleen Branham 3505, appreciate you. Northeast WA, I might have sent you some money for coffee. I'll just hook you up for an extra day. Thank you for the videos. I appreciate you so much. That is really generous. Again, one of the most generous super thanks the channel has seen, so thank you for that. Kathleen Grundhauser 6385, thanks Tom, I love your updates and especially love the songs. Watch this space. Thank you so much, Kathleen. And Russell Bruno 9783, love your ramblings. Thanks. Thank you, and Russell. And Ethel Burns, thank you so much. Marie Carnley, thank you very much, my darling. I appreciate that. And Angela G, again, long-time supporter of the channel. Angela G, you know I love you. Thank you so much to all those wonderful people who sent in yesterday. I appreciate you ever so much. Also, before I forget, from PayPal as well, Carrie Friedman says, coffee and songs, keep up the great work, always a highlight of my day. Well, you've just made my day, Carrie, so thank you so much. But that is everybody's live feed updates for today, and I appreciate you. Thank you for the continued support, and please consider dropping a super thanks in the comment section below to keep this channel chugging on, because we are about to hit 25,000. I cannot believe that. Guys, we are like a quarter of the way to the first play button. I know that's like sky high dreams, but man, I would die of happiness if I got there one day. If I got to 100k, I would just, man. But 75k is the first stop off, and we could do that within the next like 24 hours. So let's go, hit the subscribe button. But anyways, I'll let everybody get on with their day now, and let me know what you're up to. Let me know what you're doing. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.